So if you're planning to move from Challengers World to Reboot Kronos, this is what you should do. So you double dip on everything after Wednesday's patch, hopefully Nexon doesn't extend the patch into like another 24-hour maintenance. But you should do Monster Park Extreme. So you double dip Monster Park. You do the dailies, Arcane River dailies, Grandis dailies, and then what else should you do? Sell your weekly bossing. Do your weekly bossing so you can double dip on the crystals. Because you can sell, depending on how many boss meals you have, you can double dip and then sell more crystals. And then first sell in Challenge World, then afterwards you put it in Kronos. And also don't forget to redeem your Ursus coins and your Auto Harvest coins in the shop. Once you move over, you're gonna lose all of it. So you might as well redeem it all for the herbs for a whopping. What else? What else? Oh yeah, if you do decide to wait 3 more days for Saturday, another tip, if you decide to wait, a benefit is to wait 3 more days. So on Sunday, which is Saturday night, you can do 7 times Monster Extreme at 250%. The Monster Park Extreme box, it's 2 times coupon, and you get 24 times, you basically get 1,200 more black coins. Sorry, you get 1,200 more coins, which is basically 24 times Black Flames for, and then you can do your dailies 3 times more. But the bad thing is, if you do decide to wait 3 days, you probably will miss a couple days, the 3 days on Champion Burning, and 3 days on the Mulong Night Troupe. But you do get to some more daily boss crystals. But for me personally, I know I'm gonna max out on Champion Burning on the WAPs. So I'm just gonna wait till probably Saturday and just double dip on the Monster Park Extreme, and then I'm probably gonna buy Black Flames from the Challenges shop. And then, but if you're watching this before Wednesday, make sure to redeem all your events. So redeem the Boss Badge, Morning Star, Burning Express, Inkwell. What else? Ride or Die, Challenge World shop. Yeah, make sure you redeem your Challenge World shop stuff. Auto Harvest. What else? That's pretty much it. And then make sure before you transfer, make sure you're at 20k or 30k, because that's a huge. The 10 times Legion. If you're a brand new account, the 10 times Legion level 200 is such a huge boost. It'll save so much time. Make sure you reach that milestone at either 20,000 or 30,000. And yeah, take care, guys.